Peterson, when you attend Quaker Meeting for worship, what is happening inside your head?
Well, some days my thoughts are like, I don't know, an experimental jazz performed by
Oh,
howler monkeys.
oh.
Yeah. But if I stick with it, I usually settle in or fall asleep.
Sometimes maybe you do both.
Yeah, yeah.
That is very vivid, an incredible answer. If you were a longtime Quaker worshiper or someone who's never experienced a mostly silent meeting for worship, today we are going to pull back the curtain and look at the mystery of Quaker worship.
We will do this in unconventional ways, including short stories about Quaker worship and personal experiences. I've attended Quaker Meeting for Worship since 2001. Oh, I remember the exact date, September 16th, 2001, which was
Mm.
less than a week after the 9/11 attacks.
Whoa.
It was a strange period of my life because I had just moved back north from Memphis, Tennessee to Hartford, Connecticut, started a new job, didn't know anybody at that job. And like
Whoa.
literally, like the second week in school, like there were these attacks. And
Wow.
I needed to be with other people of faith.
Yeah.
But I was so like terrorized by churches because of my own bad experiences in the past. Fortunately, there was a woman, Diane Weinholtz, who's the head of the middle school. She was out and proud as a Quaker. I don't know,
Mm.
like within 2 weeks, I knew she was a Quaker. And so I was like, oh, she's a Quaker. Let me find out where the Quakers are. I went
Yeah.
to the Quaker Meeting House in Hartford. I walk in, I was a little late, but just when it started, but then nothing started. And I was just like, ooh, somebody forgot to start. I don't know. I didn't know what to expect. I didn't know it was quiet. I did never been. And then I realized, oh no, that's what it is. They just sit quietly. Okay. And nobody spoke. There were no
Wow.
messages. It was a pure hour of silence. I almost think we were
Mm.
like stunned into silence. It was a very, very disturbing time in history. And I found it so amazing to be in that silence, enveloped in that silence after
Mhm.
years of being like beaten up with words in churches to
Mhm.
just be still. And it just felt so right and so good.
Just right after that move, I'm so glad you found that community. It also is a Quaker joke that newcomers come in and they're like, when is worship going to start? And you really were that. This is Quakerism before, all the podcasts. And I just tried to learn so much about it before I actually started my service year. And it's awesome that you just had no idea what you were walking into.
And that Diane Weinholz was out and proud as a Quaker. You know, she did not have her light under a bushel. She let it be known.
Absolutely.